what, I think his senior year or
2009.
2000, around there, I linked back up with him. We teaching him drums and stuff, because he was in a drum corps, and I was a drum teacher. And then we went on, we went our separate ways, but then we connected again through a mutual friend when we both started making beats. And since then, we've been locked in at the hip. Ever since, I would say about 2000, like you said, 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Ever since then, we've been locked in. But prior to that, we always knew each other through church and just being around and
Or a lot of musicians come out of church. Like that foundation, I think, just teaches you like be a true musician.
Yeah.
Do y'all play any instruments?
Yeah, I play drums, piano, little guitar, organ.
Word.
Likewise.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So y'all do it all. Mm-hmm. Word. So y'all met there, y'all been rocking since. And what was the first joint y'all did together?
Like that came out?
Nah, not even both. Maybe that came out and just take it with. Cause y'all couldn't just go from meeting each other and say, all right, let's do beats together.
Well, let's go back before that period.
Yeah.
We had a mentor, Troy Oliver. Shout out to Troy Oliver, is our mentor. He actually put us in the game. We used to go to his studio in Terriff, Connecticut. I don't know if anybody knows where that's at, but it's really like the tip of the north part of Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an hour away from New Haven. You know what I'm saying? So we went up there, and that was basically like our boot camp. We went there every day, but we never made beats. We would always engineer. We never made a beat for like 3 months. We went there every day, and that was like, we didn't know what was going on at the time. It was more so like he's training our ear to not just be more than producers, know how to structure a song, know how to copy and paste. And then we started making beats. Then he told us our drums was trash. You know what I'm saying? So then we had to go back to the drawing board and kind of like make harder drums. And then we ended up blowing his speaker one day. So we knew we did it. But it kind of started before we even got to the first placement. It was a lot of boot camp, a lot of training our ear, a lot of learning how to work with each other in a productive manner. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that.
Right. That process you're talking about, like that, like basically earning your way in. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of a lost art. But I think that process of that rearing of like paying your dues is what's gonna make you guys last forever. Because y'all actually came through the whole thing. Like you talking about from church to sitting around somebody not being able to work. Like he was holding you back, and one day just let y'all rip, and now y'all ripping. That's fire.
No, that's a fact.
That definitely was boot camp.